So good morning to every students, and we are doing our chapter number 2. As you all know that is about the cascading style sheet. And in the earlier classes we had done the border and background properties of CSS, and now it's time to understand CSS margin properties. As its name suggests, that margin properties provide you to fulfill the requirement to create space around the elements. If I talk about the space around the element, that means which type of space I'm going to give to my elements, or how much type of or how much amount of space I want to give to my HTML document. Just like how much amount of left margin I want to give, how much amount of right margin, the top margin and the bottom margin. So all these margins plays very crucial role when we are designing our web page, because we don't want our page to look so bulky and to look so unprofessional manner. Because we want to create a very beautiful, or we can say the professional web page, then we have to concentrate on every aspect of the web page, whether it may be the margin, whether it may be the outline, whether it may be the borders, because all these properties combines and makes our web page very beautiful and very enhanced manner. Okay, so today's agenda is to understand the margin property and as well as the outline property. Students, I am hoping that everyone is doing the codings also. If you have the PC or the computer, okay, sometimes students ask me that what is the difference between PC and the desktop or in the laptop. All these are the PCs. Why I'm saying that all these are the PCs? Because PCs stand for the personal computer, the computer which you are using for your personal space, for your personal uses. It is referred as the personal computer. In your class, one student asked me that, sir, I don't have the PC, but I have a laptop. So it is nothing but it is also called PC, because laptop is also a PC. Why? Because you are using this as a personal computer. Okay, so whenever I am saying you, I am instructing you that please use your PC, that means I am saying you to use your laptop, to use your desktop, to use your any devices which you are using for your personal purposes. Okay, anyways, leave this topic. Now we will concentrate on the CSS margin properties. Here you can see the text written on your screen, and I'm hoping that screen is visible to everyone. That here is the angular bracket, and I have started it with the exclamation sign, and then I have given the 2 hyphens. So what does it mean? It means that I am giving the comments, just like in the last classes, or we can say in the earlier classes we had done in the Python also. For Python we were using the hash and also that star and slash commands for giving the what? Comments. Comments are nothing but the line which a compiler, which a language do not read. It is for our programmers. These are the line which do not run as a coding. These are for the indications. Okay, so that's why I have given the indication to you. Okay, so now we are going to start the margin property. Students, margin properties are of 4 types: margin left, margin right, margin top, and margin bottom. I am suggesting you all that please open your book of computer and find the page number 27. Okay, if you can do. So I have created a new file, then I need to save it. For that I have pressed the Ctrl S. I will give this name as margin.html. Okay, and I will save as type to the all files. Here it goes. So now my file has been saved with the extension of .html. Here you can see on your screen. That means this is a web page, and we do not need to specify the .css extension explicitly, because HTML includes the CSS already. Okay, because HTML embedding the CSS. Okay, so now we are going to consider the margin properties practical manner, because we had done already the theoretical manner. So for doing that, I need to start the HTML tag as usual. Here it is. Then I need to specify the head, in which I give the title. What? I will give the title to CSS margin properties, as simple as it can. And then I will close the title. And now the main coding begins from this style tag. In the style tag, what I need to write the type in double quotes. Okay, don't forget to use the double quotes, otherwise it will not run. And make sure that you need to write it in the uppercase also. Here it is. So now once again, for the basic purpose, I will select my selector as body. I will start its block and will give the color to cyan, my favorite color indeed. Okay, then I'm selecting the paragraph. I'm selecting the paragraph so that I can give the margin, just like I'm giving the margin top to, let's say 200 pixels, margin bottom to let's say 200 pixels. Okay, and then the next margin right RIGST to the 150 pixels px, and then margin left to the, let's say 100 pixels. Okay, then so this is enough I wanted to do in my CSS coding. Now I will end my style tag here, and if I have end my style tag, then I will end the head tag also. Now I will start the body, in which it will consist the paragraph. So first I need to give the heading. I'm doing this heading as center and as italic and as bold. Okay, so here I will write CSS coding classes. Okay, once I have written it, then I will close all the tag. First I need to close the bold, then I will close the italic, then I will close the center, then I will close the H1, the very obvious to understand. Okay, here it is. Then I will start my paragraph tag, in which I'm going to write about the CSS. So CSS stands for cascading style sheet. Whatever the text you want to write here, you can write. Okay, it's up to you which kind of text you want to include, and it is a style sheet language which is used to describe the look and formatting of a document. Here I will end the p tag. Still students are coming, so paragraph tag has been ended. Now what I need to do is I will close the paragraph already, then I will close the body tag now because I have finished my coding, and then I will close the HTML tag. Now I have to press the Ctrl S, and then the major thing starts. Now I need to run it. So in my document section, I can find my margin.html file here, and I am double clicking on it. Now it will ask me to run it on the Google Chrome. Yes, I have allowed it. Now see the output, it is loading. Okay, then here you can see the CSS coding classes, and here the CSS stands for cascading style sheet, and it is a style sheet language. अब आप देख सकते हैं. Now you can see that here is the top margin, here is the bottom margin, and the left, and the left and the right margins. You generally see, if you haven't applied the margins, then you will see that your text will be appeared here. For instance, let me show you this thing. Supposingly I have copied this, sorry, I have copied this tag here and the, okay, now what it will happen then? Here you can see this is the normal and this is the enhanced text. First I need to change this color because this color is very boring indeed. Okay, so I need to change this what? Font color to Which color will you want to see? Red. Okay, then I will see the red. Here it is. Okay. Now you will see that CSS coding class is also below to that text. Why it is appearing like that? Because I have applied this text as just below to the body tag. That when it will start reading from here, it will first run this, then it will run this, and then it will run this amount of code. So what you understood, students, that we have applied the CSS coding to the p tag. Here is the p tag, and in the p tag we have written so much of text, and in which what it is doing, it is applying the margin top to the 200 pixels, bottom to also the 200 pixels, and it is giving the space from right to 150 pixels and giving the space to left to the 100 pixels. And what it will do if I just decrease it, so let's say for instance 10, I'm decreasing it to 15. Here it will reduce by 20 and 20 all. Now I will press the Control S. Here I will refresh it. Here you can see the margin you are seeing. That much of margin is being excluded, and that much of margin has been excluded. And here you can see also the margin. So margin name suggests that it will provide you the better margin, okay, in which you can decide where your text will look alike. Okay, so I'm hoping that you have understood the margin properties in a very detailed manner, because I have shown you the code. So students, after discussing the margin properties, now we will discuss this CSS outline property. So many students can ask me, sir, what is the difference between outline and the border properties? The border property is for the whole page, okay, for the whole web page we are considering for. But outline property will focus on the one element in which we are applying the outline property. Supposingly that I need to apply the outline property to my paragraph tag, then it will show the outline, it will show the border from outside the paragraph only. It will not include all the page. Okay, so this is the biggest and major difference, and the only difference between the outline and the border property. Okay, so it's very easy to understand because it have also the dotted, dashed, solid, double, and the none properties. None mean no outline, and if I'll talk about the dotted, that means it will show the dotted outline around the element which you have selected, and the dashed and the solid and the double, as the name suggests, and it also provides the outline color and the outline width also. So let's explore it together. First, I need to save it. So I will press the Control S, or you can save it from here, File, Save As. I will give this file name as a outline property. Yes, outline.html. Save as type, all files, save. Okay, then yes, the very first and the very obvious step, HTML. I repeat this step because you can understand it very well detailed manner, because I can also copy paste it, but I write it again, so you can understand that these are the basic steps that you need to follow. So here it is, the HTML. Then I will write the head. In head I will include the title, and in title, the very obvious to understand, I will give the CSS Outline Property, and then I will close my title, and now I will start this style, in which I will give what type. Don't forget to mention the type. In type you need to write down the text /CSS, and then you need to close it. Now your style has been started. Now you need to select one element. For instance, we are selecting the paragraph, as your book suggests also. So if we will select the body, then it will include all the page. So we are not wanting that we will select the body. If we will select the body, then it will include all the web page, because body is nothing but the whole web page. That's why I'm selecting the paragraph. Okay, and that's why the book is also considering it. So I will write here outline width, or you can say first we will apply the outline style. So I will give outline style to the dashed. Okay, then I will apply the outline color. outline color I will give blue. And then I will specify the outline width. Outline width, let's say for instance 25 pixels. Okay, so this is enough I wanted to do in my outlining. And now I will close this style tag. And just very obvious to understand, if I have closed the style tag, then I will close the head tag also. So after closing the head tag, I will start my body section, in which I need to use the P portion, that means the paragraph. So in paragraph, what I need to write is, I will write my 8th class students are very sincere. And I will close this paragraph. I will include a heading tag also, so we can differentiate. Heading tag. Computer classes H1. And I will include one more tag here. Just a simple text. We are using Notepad to write the codes. Okay. Here it is. Now you will differentiate it. Okay, now I will save it, and then we will go to the output. So for seeing the output, we need to go to this PC, as we have saved our document section. So here you can find the outline. Here it is. Okay, you can see the output. The output is very interesting. Why I'm saying this interesting? Because I have given the width as 25 pixels. You mean it? 25 pixels in which our text has been hidden also. Okay, here it is. The sorry, my 8th class students are very sincere, and we are using Notepad to write the codes. And here is our coding. Okay, so now if I'll change to the 5 pixels, now what it will do is, here it is. It is much easier to understand now. Okay, so here you can interrelate how we have given the outline style to dashed. Here it is the dashed. We have given the outline color to blue. Yes, we can see the blue color here. And here I have applied the outline width to 5 pixels. And here we can see and interrelate the 5 pixels. And then if I have wrote the simple text, we are using Notepad to write the codes. It didn't apply the what? Outline. So I hope that you understood the outline property also. So next, in the next class, we will discuss the box model and the float properties. And this is how we will complete the chapter 2 with the coding implementation also. So I'm hoping that everyone is enjoying the session and will send me the HTML file also, in which you had done the coding. So until then, take care.